Hey, what's up, VC? It's Steve again, Harmless Rebel, and this is a VCLT video. I've actually gotten VCLT from two people, and then one is actually a trade with it. Looks like there's some VCLT in it as well. So let's go ahead and start up. This first one is not a live opening. It got mixed in with some other packages, and I got like 5 record packages in one day. And I opened this up without thinking about it, so sorry AJ that I'm not doing a live opening, but I do want to show this in the wrapping. It had flipped me over, and he did a little drawing there, VCLT drawing with a pinnacle on it, which is cool. And then so this was partial VCLT and something that I picked up from him. He had a copy of Danzig that he was looking to sell to pay for books for school. I'm a big Danzig fan. I didn't have this one. This one's the bootleg, unfortunately. The original copies are going, anywhere from 60 to 200 bucks, And eventually, if I run across one in good condition, I'll buy it. But this is the bootleg on green vinyl. And then a while back, I had mentioned he got an original copy of this and was looking to get rid of the other one, and I told him I would buy it. And he wouldn't sell it to me. He said he would send it to me as VCLT, and that came in as well. And this is the 2008 Warner Brothers release of Ride the Lightning. So I now have the blackened Ride the Lightning, which I actually think this one sounds a little bit better. That's not the case for the other blackened compared to the Warner Brothers releases. For the most part, I've thought the blackened releases from this year or last year sounded better. In this case, I think this one sounds a little bit better. I don't have an original of this, so I can't compare it to the original, but thanks a lot, AJ. I really do appreciate it. Sorry I didn't do the live opening, man. It was just one of those things. I got a bunch of boxes in. I didn't even realize that was the one from you until I opened it, and it was too late. So, and then let's jump into this one. I also got a box from, I don't know if you can see that, but it says hawkdesign.com. That's from our good friend John Hockley, smfcpthowdy. And so let me get this bad boy opened up. Now, I did a trade with him. If you saw his last, I think it was his last video. It may have been a couple of videos ago by now. But he showed about 35 records that I sent him in trade. And you'll see why in just a second. So let's get this opened up. This is funny. Daffy Dance. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Very cool. So John and I were just talking about this. He showed this in a video a while back. This is the double grooved single for Creatures of the Night and Rock and Roll All Night. And then on the back, see if I can get that to show. It has the band members' autographs etched in. So very cool. I don't have any Kiss singles, so that's awesome. And I've always thought the double groove thing was kind of cool. I have another album. I don't remember which one it was. That's double groove that I just always thought was awesome. So that was part of the VCLT, and this one, man. Oh man, thank you so much for this. I've been looking for this forever. This is the last album I need to complete my Triumph collection. And I've all of my friends in Canada, I've been sending emails for the last year and a half. Hey, if you run across this, pick it up for me. And I'm super stoked that you were able to find this for me. This is Triumph's first album. It's their self-titled. It was only released in Canada. It may have been released in the UK, but I'm pretty sure it was released in Canada only. And I have never seen this here in the U.S. A couple of people have run across. I think Greeno recently ran across a copy of it, and I think LJ has a copy of it as well. But this is their first album from '76. Their second album, I've talked about this before. I just recently got a copy. It's my favorite. So I've never even heard this one. So I'm really looking forward to checking that one out. And I'm going to do a I've got 2 collection videos I'm going to do in the near future. I'm going to do one for Triumph, and I'm going to do a Judas Priest collection video. So I actually got the last piece that I've been waiting for my to complete my Judas Priest collection. So I'll show that. That'll probably be maybe 2 videos from now. But here's really what this package was about. So like I said, I did a trade with John, and just knowing that it's John, you pretty much know it's a Kiss trade. It's for some Kiss rarity, you know. John contacted me and said he had a few extra copies of this he was looking to trade. I believe he was working on a trade with for another copy to one other person in the VC, so you may see that in the short or in the near future. So I told him to send me a list of what he wanted, and I had about half the stuff on his heavy metal want list. And this was stuff out of my collection. This wasn't stuff that I picked up as VCLT. You know, this was all really nice stuff that I pulled directly from my collection that I'll eventually have to replace. But it was really worth it for this. This is something that I really wanted. And when you see it, it goes for crazy, crazy, crazy money. And that is Kiss The Originals 2. If you're not familiar with that, Kiss The Originals 1 had their first 3 albums. And that one was released in Japan, Canada, the U.S. I think it was released in the U.K. too. John will have to comment on that, but it was released in multiple places. The original 2 was only released in Japan, and it contains Destroyer, Rock and Roll Over, and Love Gun. 3 just killer albums. And then we got. So here's the inside, the little folder, just like the Japanese pressing. So this is really cool. So he told me it didn't have the masks, but he said that he would make some for me. And I mean, these don't pop out, so you can tell that they're not the real masks from the set, but he went ahead and printed these for me. I think the originals, if you have them, the eyes and this stuff all just pops out, you know. It's all perforated or whatever. So he just did some copies of the one he has, which is really cool. You got Gene. I love the way these look. These are almost worth putting into a little frame, you know. But and then, of course, you've got the insert with the U.S. or the English lyrics and the Hiragana and Katakana lyrics right next to it, the Japanese lyrics right next to it. All the inserts, man, these inserts are pretty much in mint condition. I wish more companies did this like the Japanese do. A lot of the Japanese companies, they don't actually put the record in the inserts. They put the inserts in there, and then they've got the Japanese sleeves that they put the actual record into, and it keeps your inserts in just beautiful condition, you know. And if you decide you want to put them in there, hey, that's obviously that's your prerogative. But and then it's got the book. Unfortunately, this one is missing the obi, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, it's all about the music it's really about the records. But like I said, if you look on eBay, man, this thing goes for crazy, crazy, crazy money. And when John said, hey, he's got a couple copies and asked if I wanted to trade for one of them, I couldn't say yes fast enough. I think before the end of that night, we had already agreed on the trade, and it was just a matter of pulling out the records and looking through them, because there were a couple of records I agreed to send in that once I actually pulled them out, they weren't in as good a condition as I thought. So, and you know what? I'm going to pause this for a second. I'm also going to do a quick update, Kiss update too. I picked up a couple more Kiss pieces, so let me pause this for a sec, and I'll show those too while we're on the Kiss subject. All right, guys, I'm back. I picked up a couple other pieces. I just wanted to show those real quick. I walked into a used CD store that has a small vinyl collection. or a small vinyl section. When I say small, they usually have about 100 to 150 albums to look through. I stop through there maybe once every couple weeks just to check it. I found some decent stuff there, nothing big. But I ran across this. And if you're not familiar with this, this is Wicked Lester and Progeny demo sessions. This is basically a bootleg of the Wicked Lester demos, some of the Kiss demos from their self-titled album, and then a couple of the Fraley demos. It's funny because I emailed John about this when I found it. I was like, hey, check this out. And he had said it's really horrible quality. And then I threw on the Wicked Lester demos, and they sound really good. And I was like, man, maybe you just had a rough copy or something. And then I flipped it over to the Kiss demos, and I knew what he meant. I emailed him back, but yeah, the B side, not really worth listening to. I mean, it's interesting to listen to the demo versions of Deuce and Strutter, Cold Gin, all the Kiss demos. But side A, the Wicked Lester stuff is really where it's at. There's some really good stuff on there. If you run across this on CD or vinyl, I'd definitely pick it up. I mean, I think I paid like $10 for it. So. And then I also ran across this, another copy of Double Platinum. Now, I opened it up, and the main reason I got it, it's an upgrade copy. I have a good copy, like a VG Plus copy. This one's a little bit cleaner. The records are pretty much in mint condition. But I noticed that there's a whole bunch of extra numbers here that weren't on the other one. The other one just has the regular MBLP 7100, and this one had a bunch of other numbers. So I did a little research and saw that it's manufactured by RCA. This is actually a Music Club edition, and it turns out that this one didn't come with the insert, with the what's the word I'm looking for? The platinum record insert. So this one is complete. And again, I picked this one up for like $6. I was really stoked to run across that. The indent that's in it's not as bad as the other one I have, and it doesn't really have the ring wear that the other one has, which I find that these are just kind of notorious for, those indents, and it just really shows on this shiny silver background. So that's basically it, guys. That's my update. Again, man, thanks, John. Man, I can't wait. I mean, seriously, I can't wait to play this stuff. And the Triumph, man, thanks for... I really appreciate you keeping an eye out and finding that for me. Again, I've been looking for that thing forever. So I'm super stoked for that. Everybody else, keep your eyes out. I'll probably do another update later today, just a metal update. I've got quite a bit of stuff to show. And then I want to get that Judas Priest collection recorded and posted by the end of the week. So take care, VC. I'll talk to you soon.